So the Apple News is out, y'all. Finally, the event has happened, and I just feel like every single year, I think it's gonna be, something in my work chat going off. I be thinking it's gonna be like maybe they'll get it, like maybe they'll start getting back to the roots, back to being on top. And I just don't even know if that's gonna happen. So obviously, we already know like the main reason why we're watching is because the iPhone 16 Pro, Pro Max, like that's the main reason. But it just seems like nothing is nothing fascinating happening these days. Like I'm just waiting for the day, and it's like it's just gonna be another thing where Android people gonna be like, "We already did that." Because I'm like, when are y'all gonna get into the foldables? Like, y'all taking so long to do foldables that Samsung then drop a fold that looks like a foldable iPhone to me at this point. Like, not this one, so to speak, but the one that they just dropped. It looks like what Apple would have done, like if they had a flip. Like I just I don't know. Like I just don't be knowing. Like that's why I ended up with hey, I got it up on my screen too. But this is why I ended up with this phone last year. I bought this phone. I didn't think I was going to get a 15 because I was so annoyed with them dropping the same phone. And it's like at this point, it's the principle because it's like we can't just keep giving y'all money for the same phone. It's like we're not getting the same experience we had when Steve Jobs was there, like it used to be exciting. We used to know like the phone was going to look different for the most part when it hit a new number. When it's a new number, we knew the phone was going to look different. But now it's getting to the point where the phone looks exactly the same no matter what. And that is annoying me because I just love Apple so much. Like literally, I got iPad, MacBook, phone. It's so many Apple products in this house. I mean, AirPods, iPads on iPads, iMacs, like Apple Watches. Like this household, we do Apple products. Like it's been that way for a long time. Every single year, I get the new phone. But it's like, bruh, how many times I'm gonna keep giving y'all my money and nothing is changing? Like, it's just the principle. It's like, I don't know. I did watch some, and I was late watching it because I was working, but from what I caught on to, I missed the Apple Watch stuff. So apparently with the Apple Watch, it's gonna be the thinnest Apple Watch that they've ever had. And it's gonna have the ability to detect like sleep apnea, blah blah blah. It's also supposed to be the biggest display that they've had on an Apple Watch. So we'll see. They say the battery life. Well, we won't see because I haven't bought an Apple Watch since Apple Watch number 4. Because they look the same, they do the same, like, what I use it for, I don't even use it. Like, the main reason I bought it was, like, when I was working in, like, retail and, like, if you couldn't have your phone at, like, a certain job or something, then I'd have my Apple Watch on, and then I had the service on it, just in case you somewhere and, you need to use your Apple Watch, but I work from home, so it's like I never wear my Apple Watch. The only time I really wear my Apple Watch is if we go out of town, then I put it on because it's like, oh, it's like a good accessory to have, like, if you in a foreign area, you know what I'm saying? It's supposed to have, up to 18 hours battery life, this new watch, and, they promoting all this Apple Intelligence stuff. Grade 5 titanium, fastest charging ever, OLED display, better speakers, brighter, all of that stuff. That's what's going on with the Apple Watch right now. Far as I'm concerned, I'm probably never upgrading the Apple Watch ever again. Like the 4, it works. Like unless it dies, then maybe, but even then, maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And then I think they have a new Ultra coming out in black titanium now. It looks nice. It does look nice. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if y'all yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but the color looks nice, okay? But like, is it worth the money if you have an Apple Watch that already works? I don't really know, like if you just gotta have the latest and greatest, then ball out. I mean, you only live once. But if the Ultra that you have now works, you're probably fine. Okay? You're probably fine. Like, I don't really have anything else to say about the Apple Watch because I really haven't been enthused about the Apple Watch ever since the very first one. So, like I had the original one, and then when they came out with the stainless steel and the gold, that was the last watch I bought. And I really liked it because it was legitimately gold looking, So I'm like, oh, this it just matched my personal style. So I don't get rid of it because it's just the way it was made. Like it just matched my personal style, it matched my jewelry that I wear like every day, like the gold. So I keep it for that reason. But yeah, it's just like, I don't know. Now, when they started talking about the AirPods, I was like, okay, cool, because I lost the AirPod like a couple months ago in a grocery store, never got it back. But I think the most, I guess, impressive thing about these new AirPods, because they got noise cancellation as usual, new chip, voice isolation, blah, blah, blah. But my favorite thing about these new AirPods Pros is that this hearing aid feature, I think that is like the coolest thing announced the whole presentation because I'm like the hearing aid feature, checking your hearing and having the hearing protection, all of that stuff, like without having to like go to a doctor and get it done. I'm gonna give y'all kudos for that. Kudos for that one because yeah, we like that. The only thing about the AirPods is like I wish they would kind of come in like colors like to match the phones or something like that, but then it's kind of like you could just get a case or get a skin. So it's like I get it. It would probably cost more money to have these in colors, but it would just be cool, a cool little feature, something for people to look forward to, I would be okay with that. Now, for the phones, for the iPhone 16, I like the colors. I like how the colors are very vibrant, not looking too pastel this season. And I like that about it. Like this color right here, looks really good. And the pink is the pink. This is the pink that I would have liked for them to put on a Pro series, like that shade of pink, or even like a purple. Like if they had put a purple, I would be having me one. Like if they would have had a great looking purple one. But I like the color schemes this year. Hello. Love the color schemes. Like I love the darkness, the saturation, or whatever. But I mean, the only thing different coming to the iPhone 16 is it's getting the action button, messages via satellite, which I think that's going to be on all the phones, of course. The orientation of the camera is different, so they're not diagonal now. They're straight up, and it's giving me iPhone 10 vibes. Like it's really giving iPhone 10 vibes. Like y'all remember how the camera was on the iPhone 10? The only thing is like they're not like, you know, but it's giving an iPhone 10. So basically, this iPhone 16 is an iPhone 15 Pro, is basically what's going on. I don't know. Y'all know how they do. Like, y'all know how they do. Anyway, and then you got the camera control button. It's getting the camera control button. Dynamic island. Basically, the iPhone 16 is an iPhone 15 Pro. It's just the gripes. I always just have gripes. Now for the Pro, they bringing us back a gold. We're getting a gold again. Okay. We're getting something like a gold. They're calling it something different, but we'll take it. We're gonna get that camera button. So love that for us. It's gonna be bigger. We're getting the 6.3 and a 6.9. So it's gonna be bigger than the Pro Max that we already have. And I think this phone is big. Like my hands are little. And I think this phone is a bit big. Yeah, I mean, we still gonna buy. I mean, we be on here complaining, but I mean, we still gonna go pick one up probably. Like, I don't know. I do want to unbox one, but whether I'm gonna keep it, I don't know. Cause this, I feel like I ain't even had this phone that long. Like, this is a good phone still. So at this point, it's like I don't really want to be wasting money. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's supposed to have the best iPhone battery life on a Pro Max, but they say that every year. You know what I'm saying? Every single year they say that. But the main thing that be on the Pros is like they're pushing the camera quality. And no, I don't have the VR. I didn't have no use or need for the VR. So I was like, I just need to stay in my lane because I know I'm not going to use it. I already know I'm not going to use that. So I'm like, I need to just, stay in my lane. Hello from Bangladesh. That's what's up. Gameverse. But yeah, I was like, I need to stay in my lane. I'm not even gonna bother with a VR. It looks cool though. Like I want to try one out. Like when I go to the store, I see it, but I don't ever like mess with it. So I'm like, well, please ship me one then if you got one that you want to share. Like because I'll be like, I don't know. I lost my thought. Oh, like so with the Pro, it's always like the camera is being promoted. And see, here's my thing with the about Apple and the iPhone. They focus so much on the camera that it's kind of like, bruh, why don't y'all just do y'all big one and drop a camera? You know what I'm saying? Why don't y'all drop a Apple DSLR, a Apple vlogging camera, something. Y'all can have a camera just like Canon, Nikon, Sony, all them other people. Just drop a camera so that y'all can stop leaning the focus so much onto camera and start focusing more on the design, because when you got people making folds and flips, you see where it's getting to. We're having a hard time. We're trying to stick with you, but you're making it hard. Okay? Making it very hard. I just need y'all to do us all a favor. I think we need to go back to the drawing board and start doing some more innovative stuff. It's stuff like I shouldn't have to download a keyboard on my phone. See, this is really turning into like a complaints video, because I can pull up my keyboard on this Android and my numbers, I have a row of numbers up there. I don't have to hit another button to get to the numbers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I could obviously download a Google keyboard to this phone. But why? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then the multitasking on this phone. It's like I could literally be on this app, swipe over, and open a whole nother app and like be running it. I could be running it like in the background. And I just don't understand why we don't have multitasking to this capacity. I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's a lot of features that could be being used on here and they're not. Like I can run two different programs on this phone. And why I can't do that over here? That's my gripes with Apple. It's like, and now that the RCS is about to be like popping off, I could just totally go back to this phone. And we're going to have the same experience with the people that we text. But the main reason that we stick with iPhone is really, for blue bubbles and so that the quality doesn't suck for the most part, you know. You know, but yeah, use Google if you want. Yeah, I mean, see, that's why I have both. And also because I'm just like a techie person and I do IT for work. So I like to stay up on what is happening on Android so that I don't forget or not know how to help people that have Android. And then it's like I have Apple and I always know what to do with Apple, but it comes in handy because for the folks that's just stuck on Windows and stuff, I know how to help them when they have to use something Mac or something Apple. You know what I'm saying? So I use both. But my most expensive pair of shoes in here is probably, this is so totally off topic, but it's probably these. And I'm only doing this because I know I can reach back here and get it. But these. This probably the most expensive one, these Kobe's. Hey, Miss Jones. Hey, friend. But this is probably the most expensive pair because I paid resale for these, sort of. So they wasn't that expensive. That's what I'm saying, sort of. I guess because of my size, but I think this is the most expensive pair out of here. I do got a couple that cost quite a bit, I guess you would say, but I paid retail, so you know. Once it start going to the resellers, I'm not buying, okay? Because it's not that deep for me. And I'm really glad that that has gone downhill. The resellers are really not doing too well. And I'm glad. Let's put the shoes back in the store so I can get them for regular price. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't have time, you know? An app called Whatnot. What's that app about? What does Whatnot do? And girl, yeah, I ain't got time to be paying no resale prices. Stuff is too high. Oh, hey, cousin. We didn't got off topic. I was going live talking about the phones, and then somebody asked me about the shoes, the most expensive shoes. So I was like, oh, okay. Oh, it's like eBay, but live streaming? I ain't never seen that before. That sound kinda cool. I need to check that out. Yeah, the resale market, it was going crazy. Like, at one point when I was working at Foot Locker, because I used to work at Foot Locker, like, a whole lot of us, we would, like, hold shoes for people or we'll get a couple sizes and resell them, but we wasn't reselling them for, like, ridiculous prices. We might charge you a little extra $40 or something like that. 40, $60 or something like that if you was really pressed and you just really had to have them early or something like that. But then when the other people started getting involved and started trying to charge 100 and $200, no, I'm not paying. Not paying. And girl, it sounds like a scam because we worked there and we could get a discount. So it's like we could really just charge you retail and we would still make money. That's why we wasn't really hitting people over the head because it's like, bro, we get a discount. But the way the other people be doing it, they trying to get a 200, 250 out of you. And I'm like, but Yeezy ain't charging but $80 for the foam shoes. Why are you trying to charge me 250 for some foam? I can go get me some 39.99 Crocs for that price. Like, what we doing? I don't know. Like, that's crazy. But I don't know. We kind of just started feeling like lames. A lot of us, we was like, man, this is lame. So we all just kind of stopped retail selling shoes because we was like, bro, who cares at this point? Like, this is lame. Like, just pay regular price. Like, who cares at this point? So yeah. Yeah, and that's basically why, like, when we was all working there, like, it used to be where we could get, like, so much stuff, so many different brands and stuff, and, like, over the years, the Foot Lockers, they just started saying, "Y'all can't get this, y'all can't get that," and, yeah, they was like, "You can't get new drops from such and such week, you can't get a discount on such and such, you can't get a discount on Air Force Ones," and it just got to the point where all you could really get a discount on was some socks and some kids' clothes. And whatever was, like, regular, like, you could only get a discount on certain stuff if it had been sitting for a while. Like, you might have somebody that was holding some Jordans for a long time, and then, you know, then you could get a discount. But other than that, they was like, "Mm-mm, we ain't letting y'all do nothing no more." So, basically, that's the whole gist of that. But I'm glad that's, like, to an end because it's like, who cares? And now we just kinda getting up in age to where, like, a lot of them shoes ain't even comfortable when you get in your 30s. So it's like, girl, I'm wearing my New Balance and my Asics, and I'm fine, or my Crocs. I don't care anymore. Like, I care about the shoes that I have, and I wear them. I try to wear them. When I go out, I try to make sure I'm wearing a different shoe, although there are still some shoes that I have not worn due to outfit stipulations. You know, I'm trying to switch up my style and stuff, so I gotta do different outfits now. But for the most part, I try to wear all of them. At least all of them have been worn once, some none, but it's fine. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know about this phone stuff, y'all, but I did see. I want y'all to see these because I really want these. And it's crazy because I don't really know if Imma maximize the use that I think I'll maximize on them. But do they have the colors? Because I think they dropping these these AirPods Max in purple, and they are. They're dropping them in purple, y'all, and y'all, I need a purple one because y'all don't understand. Everything purple, like purple. Like, do y'all understand? Purple. My cup, purple. My mouse and keyboard is purple. My pop socket, purple. My Invisalign tray case is purple. Like, need the purple. Okay. I need those in purple. It's just crazy that why is they $550? $550 to listen to some sound come out of some headphones is a little insane to me. I don't know. I'm just complaining about stuff being too high all the time, but like, why? And then these are just supposed to be some improvements on the old ones. So it's given I can get an old pair and put a purple silicone case on it. That's what it's giving. I can go to Best Buy and get some for a reduced price. That's what it's giving. Oh, cousin, they dropped the presentation for the new iPhone 16s and the new AirPods and all that. So that's what I was originally on here talking about. We got a little sidetracked. But yeah, girl, I really want those. I'm putting them on my Christmas list for somebody else to buy because I don't want to buy them. But y'all, I do got. Oh, where's my new purchase? I gotta show y'all my new purchase. Oh, the AirPod Maxes is dropping. They on pre-order. So they're gonna be like live in the stores on the 20th. Everything is gonna be available on the 20th. So I'm lit. But it's giving for some of this stuff, it's giving go to Target, Best Buy, and all them other places and get it while it's on sale. Because I know Target got all the other AirPods on sale right now. Like right now. And it's like for a good sale, like $50 off, $60 off, something like that. Yeah, on the 20th. The phone's available on the 20th too. I'm gonna order one for the channel, but I don't think I'm gonna keep that junk though. The pre-order starts on the 13th. Pre-order starts on the 13th, and then you should be able to walk into any store in your city and just get one on the 20th. But y'all know how launch day be. Stuff don't be no arriving on time and all that. Cause I used to work at a Sprint store. And the worst thing is the people coming in asking for the phone and they ain't been delivered. The worst. So me, I usually do a pre-order and I just wait for that thing to come in the mail because FedEx, they be right on time. They be coming out early. You might get your phone by the FedEx at about 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. Right on time. So yeah, definitely do the pre-order. But I have found out that when you get on a pre-order on Apple site, if you ain't quick with it, they will get back ordered. So normally I just go through the carrier because they usually don't have no problems with that. But I might go through Apple this time because I just want to get it and see it. I don't know if I want to keep it. And I said that about this one. I didn't know if I wanted to keep this 15 Pro Max, and I ended up keeping it. So it's given I don't need to buy nothing, but people who tune into my channel every now and again, they know I say this every time, and then I end up with something. Yeah, I always say I'm not getting it, and then I end up getting it. I mean, for you, cousin, the version of phone you got, a new 16 Pro would probably do you well because you don't really upgrade that often. But for somebody like me that just got this one last year, you don't need it. If you have a 15 Pro Max, logically, you don't need to spend the money. But if you want to spend the money, you can do that because it's your life and it's your money and you work for it, okay? You do your big one. I don't judge people because I buy stuff that I don't need all the time. Like I just bought a camera yesterday. However, I had a coupon in my Target circle since I'm a student. So I got 20% off this camera that's usually like $7.99 and I got it for like 5 something. So I love a deal. I be trying to be reasonable. I will find a way to get a deal. If I'm gonna spend a lot of money, I'm gonna find a way to get a deal. Yeah, you need a new one. So when the pre-orders drop, you go ahead and order you one, honey. And yeah, why every time I'm on live you driving? Like, oh yeah, and y'all just got back. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Your uncle told me that y'all went to Bahamas, and I'm like, nobody told me nothing. Why wasn't I invited? I'll be waiting for that answer. But let me go get the camera. I want to show you the camera. Um, yeah. So before I had got this DJI Pocket 3 for vlogging. Oh, well, see, I didn't know y'all was like going. I thought it was the Disney thing y'all was going to, not the Bahamas. Anyway, so before I had got this DJI, I was in limbo between this camera and the DJI, and then I just ended up getting this one because I'm like, this is gonna be the easiest for vlogging. Well, Target came in the clutch because y'all see it. It's the R50. Your girl is excited. And I've opened it, but I haven't opened it. Because I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to just do an unboxing. I should do an unboxing, right? I should just do a standalone unboxing video. Oh, girl, I didn't know that the Disney cruise was going to Bahamas. Child, I'm slow, ain't I? Well, maybe next time. But yeah, I should do a standalone unboxing for this camera because I'm thinking that the camera people want to see a standalone unboxing and they probably want to see me unbox it in my vlog or right now. So that's what I'm waiting on. And I'm so excited because I really want to use this to take pictures. I want to do better with like photos and like I want to take pictures of other people, take pictures of my daughter, stuff like that. I really want to learn like the photography stuff with this camera because with my Sony, it took good pictures like naturally to me, but I want to learn how to do like the editing and stuff like that and like, you know. So that's my main purpose for getting this. So this would have originally been on my Christmas list, but I have it now because I didn't want my coupon to expire. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they expire at like the end of this month. And I was waiting for it to go on the lower sale because at one point it was only like went down like $50 or something. So I was waiting for it to go down a little more before I used my coupon. You know what I'm saying? So when it said it went down like $100, I said, now's the time to use the coupon because now I'm going to get 150 off. You feel me? I mean, I think this is not as big as most DSLR cameras, but it's a decent size. I've seen people vlogging with a camera of this size. However, I'm still going to use my DJI for vlogging because it is goated, okay? This the best camera for vlogging to me. I know a lot of people are using like the Sony creator kit. Some people are using all these different ones, the Canon G7X and all that. This DJI can't be touched, in my opinion. They can't be touched in this vlogging game at all. That's just my opinion. Now I kind of want to test out all the other little small cameras, but I need to be reasonable. I can't be spending all that money because I do want to test out that Canon one and the GoPro, but I have to save that. I have to save that. So it falls in the DSLR size range then. It's bigger than the Sony you have. I think it's bigger than the Sony, but the Sony is really not that big. If it's bigger, it's like slightly bigger. Slightly bigger. Let me see. I can show y'all in the plastic. I think I can show y'all it in the plastic. If I'm comparing it to my Sony, then it's bigger than my Sony. But I mean, the Sony was good. And I think I got that Sony in like, I know I got that Sony in like 2014, 15. Probably even before that. I bought that joint off eBay for like $300 or something back then. And I mean, that camera still rocks and rolls. Like, so Sony make a good product. I will give you that. Sony make a good product because that A5000 still work. HD video, camera pictures, good. Pretty good. But they ain't got no 4K on it. So qualities have changed in these lenses. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what the Canon V10 is. Because I really don't remember. I don't know what the Canon V10 is. But yeah, I can't wait to open this on my channel. I'm gonna do a standalone video probably. I mean, low key, I did, Miss Jones, low key, I really did like do a vlog style unboxing, like low key, but I didn't put everything together. I just kind of opened it, took it out the box, but I ain't put everything together. So I'm gonna do a tech style unboxing of the camera. That way I can showcase the picture quality, the camera quality for the video, and that sort of thing. How you doing?
What you doing?
I'm live. You want to talk to the people?
Nah.
Your cousin's in here.
Who?
P.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I was saying I wanted to try all the other little small compact vlogging cameras because at one point, like for people who want to vlog, the GoPro is a reasonable price. The GoPro be going on sale for like $250. And because I be hawking all the stuff online. I've seen the GoPros go on sale for $250 over the past couple months a few times. So if anybody wants to vlog and get into vlogging, get you a GoPro Hero camera. 11, 12, even the 10. I heard people say the 10 is still good. So for little cameras. And then I've seen that Canon one that they be using on Catfish. Do y'all watch Catfish still? The girl that be helping Eve, she be holding this vlogging camera that has a flip up screen. It's by Canon. That one is a reasonable price too. I be wanting to try that out too. I really wish we had a camera store around here where I could just test this stuff out and not have to be flat out buying stuff all the time. But yeah. Oh, child, he is playing that game. 2K25 is out, and so that's been life for the last week and a half. 2K25 has been life. Yeah, camera store would have came in clutch because I could have tried out all these cameras. You know, I could have rented them or whatever, but we don't have that here, so there's that. But yeah, I can't wait to unbox. I need to unbox it today because it's like, how long am I gonna keep opening this? Because what if I unbox it, start trying it out, and I don't like it? I don't want to run out of time to send this joint back to the store. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to run out of time. Child, I know somebody's gonna go back and watch this and like, girl, this was supposed to be about the iPhone. Why are we talking about cameras? Mainly because at one point I was talking about how Apple need to just drop a camera because they're so focused on the camera quality that they're missing the mark. I still love them to death, but they be missing the mark. Okay. But I done gave y'all to wrap up my thoughts of the the slideshow, the keynote. I'm not excited, not that excited about the iPhone news. And that just really saddens me because I remember the days where I used to be like so hype, used to be at work with the thing pulled up on the phone, supposed to be helping people. And I'm watching the keynote because that's more important. But now it's just like, uh, what y'all dropping this time that's gonna look the same. And I just don't like that energy, you know? We need to get back to the old days. Back to the old days. And it is a good idea for Apple because it's like when they drop these keynotes, it's like the main thing they talk about the whole time is like, oh, the camera does this and it competes with such and such and such and such. And I'm like, bro, drop a camera. Just drop one. Cause that just seemed like what y'all want to do, but y'all scared to do it or something. Like nobody from Sony or Canon or Nikon or Fujifilm, they're not gonna be trying to stop you from doing it. Just do it. Because it seemed like y'all have the technologies to compete with a physical camera. Like they could really put everything that they're trying to put in these phones and compete with them. They need to create a camera department and do that. And let phone people focus on the design. They need to get back focused on this. Because in 2025, if that phone look exactly like this, I'm going to be pissed. Okay. Pissed. I need to let's step it up. Drop the fold. 2025. iPhone fold. Let's get it done. Like, come on. Who do you need to call? Ghostbusters? I don't know. But call somebody. We need help. Okay? Because my TikTok algorithm is saying that we didn't flip flop. The TikTok algorithm saying that Samsung is Apple now and Apple is Samsung. And huh? Like, when did we switch roles? Like, when did Samsung become luxury? When? It's like I never thought I would see the day. But it is kind of like the times do change and we do go back sometimes cuz y'all remember or you may not remember, but back in the day y'all had the Android, they had the HTC phone and they had the daggone they had the stuff on lock back then. I mean, T-Mobile had the Sidekick, bruh. Motorola had the Razor. Sprint, they had the baby fat phone. Y'all remember the pink phone with the baby fat cat on it? We need to get back to being different and trendy and stop dropping the same phone every year. And if T-Mobile was to now's the time because Motorola they got the Razor and it's doing well. It's nostalgia is back and it's like T-Mobile. If y'all would drop the Sidekick, I would buy one right now. I would be at the store right now for a Sidekick because y'all don't understand. I got a Sidekick up in here somewhere. In one of these drawers, there is a Sidekick. Oh, I wish I could find it. right now because it's in here. It's in one of these drawers, but I'll be looking forever. If they drop a sidekick, bruh, y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. No, they're not innovative anymore, cousin, and it's making me mad. It's really making me mad. The side, Ms. Jones, the sidekick would outsell everybody if they keep the same form with the swivel screen. Make sure the display is on point. Give us a great camera. Even keep the keyboard. I still want the keyboard on that thing. Okay? And still make it so that the plates on it can be changed. Y'all remember on the sidekick, the plates, like the back to your battery in your little joint, could be changed to all these different shells? Bruh. And I loved BlackBerry too, because BlackBerry, they tried to come back with a little touchscreen phone like several years ago. I was still working at Sprint when they tried to come back, but they didn't do it right. I don't know. They need a little help, but they didn't do it right. If they could get whatever they tried to do, if they could get it right, BlackBerry could come back. They could try it again, but the fact that they already tried and it flopped, I don't know. But Sidekick, if they come back and just a high quality luxury Sidekick, yes, bring it back with the knob and all. I want the roller ball. I want the swivel screen. I want the keyboard still. Give me the camera quality of the Samsung Ultra on that thing. Give me them camera features from the Google Pixel. Okay. And like a good UI, like an Apple phone. All three components on a sidekick. Bam. Because I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. It would just blow everybody out of the water. BlackBerry was business savvy though. They had their little own little chat BBM, which is basically kind of like iMessage. Like I feel like iMessage bit BBM a little bit. They did, but because the BBM was given like Yahoo Messenger, but iMessage, for back then on the BlackBerry. But yeah, like if they had whatever they did, and I got a video on my channel. It's a video on my channel when the BlackBerry dropped their new BlackBerry at the time. Like that was way back when. Let me look on my thing because I know the name of it. And I was like in the store. I was working at the Sprint store. I unboxed it in the store while at work because I was like, let me show the people this phone. And I just wish they could have did a little better. Yeah, upgraded screen display. Yeah, they the last sidekick that they put out, it was even that one was nice. Like it was nice. We need to get back to that. I miss those days when you used to be on the messenger on your phone. Used to be on the sidekick and used to have the AOL and the Yahoo Messenger on your phone and be talking to all your friends from your phone on your Yahoo Messenger, and you didn't have to be on a computer 24/7 talking to your friends. Look, because we used to be on the computer all night talking to our friends, and we in a citywide group chat, literally citywide group chat until like 6 in the morning on Yahoo Messenger and AOL. Like, girl, they don't even know. They don't even know. Those were the times. That was good times. Yes, the memories. Like we literally used to be on our messenger and then decorating our MySpace page, putting songs on there, doing our top 10, our top 5. This is the video right here. The BlackBerry Key 1. It's called the BlackBerry Key 1. And it had a touch screen on it, y'all. Like,
y'all,
this is crazy.
BlackBerry
and it had the keys on
Who
it.
ever thought the day that this would happen? The BlackBerry Key
This
1.
was 7 years ago,
Bro, we
y'all.
got phones with keys on them again. What is going on?
7 years ago. BlackBerry tried to come back, but it flopped.
You hear other people
That's
talking
crazy.
in the background. It's because I'm at work.
Look at it, y'all.
Ooh. This is kind of cool. I don't know. What y'all think? It looked like some old style smartphone, but like,
That's like retro.
I don't know. What's in the box?
Back when they used to give you a charger in the box with the block. And we used to be coding back then. But then I went to school and thought I was going to be a programmer, and girl, no. Real programming give you a headache. MySpace programming, fun. Changing the color text on your page and having flowers falling down your page with your music video on autoplay. That's fun coding. Work coding, absolutely not. Will give you a headache. I don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. It's not fun. I really wish I could find that daggone sidekick, because now I want to look at it, and it is MIA right now. And I know it's in here. I mean, it got to the point where I had like, you would have like your song like from the music library on the thing, and then the video. And then I had like text like in my bio, text that would scroll in my like about me page. And then we was on Photoshop real bad too. Like, we was graphic designers too, because I used to have my photos decked out using Paint Shop Pro. Couldn't afford Adobe back then. But we need to get back to them times, because that Adobe subscription is crazy. Can we get back to where we just buy the Adobe CD for the one-time fee and be done? Because I'm sick of subscriptions. I'm tired of paying everybody and their mama and their auntie and all of them every month for something. But back then, we was graphic designers too. Like, we really had all the talents. We, the millennials, that cusp, the babies born in the 90s that used to get the AOL disc in the mail, we know some stuff, okay? We're keeping the world running, okay? Because we was in the house with it, learning this stuff by ourselves, okay? We ain't had a book or nothing. Google wasn't even popping like that back then. Like it is now, where you can go in there and search anything. Google wasn't even up to par like it is now back then. So we were real live, like digging through articles on the web. Like, we had to do the legwork. Wasn't no AI to give us the answer. We had to do the work to figure out how to do stuff on these websites. Like, the millennials, we're the ones, okay? We're the ones. I don't care what the boomers are talking about. They like to make us out to be the problem. We are not, okay? We are not. Letting them know that now. Y'all, it's my psycho tail still trying to look for this, because I really want to find it now, because I know it's in here. It's just I got so much stuff up in here, and I thought I organized this at one point. All these computer parts, because I be fixing stuff, and I hope my part for that Xbox come in the mail today. Girl, you driving too. Y'all New Yorkers, y'all stay on the road, okay? Y'all always on the road. Maybe it's not in that drawer, but it's somewhere. I know that's right, girl. Gots to get to the coins, okay? Gots to. And I got to tell this chat bye because work is over. And I'm so glad work is over because I don't know if anybody follows me on TikTok, but I was complaining this morning because why did they hire a new guy who ain't got no IT experience? How he supposed to help us fix anything for anybody? He don't know what he doing. All he do is answer the phone and then he comes in the chat and be like, I got such and such on the line. They need help with such and such. Like, sir, you're not even gonna try to learn how to do this stuff? Like, huh? Why they doing it? Why would you hire somebody that doesn't have IT experience? So if anybody is wondering why they can't find a job and you're qualified for it, it's because they're hiring people that are not qualified. And that's making me upset because you picking up the phone is not helping any of us. All it does is give us extra work to do because you can't do it. And cousin, we went through, I can't say we went through training. He shadowed a lot of us, but it's like this is not a job where you can just shadow and you gonna know the IT stuff. Like you just gotta have been working or at least went to school and done some kind of training out before you got here. Because when them people get on the phone and they start talking all that mumbo jumbo because their life is in shambles because the computer ain't doing what it's supposed to do, you just got to know how to read through that. If somebody call and be like, yeah, I logged on my computer and my internet said such and such, and it just won't work. And you just got to be able to know how to fix that type of thing. But if you don't have any knowledge about fixing internet, then you can't help, you know? Well, I would have rather them hire you because at least I know you have the mental capacity to at least try to find the answer for yourself. That's the difference between the person they hired and a whole lot of people. Like, even me, if I don't know the answer to something, I'm going to find the answer because I just don't like to be the one. I don't like to not know what I'm talking about. I don't like looking stupid. So if I don't know, I'm gonna let you know that I don't know, but I'm going to find the answer for you. I will look it up. I will use the resources and I will come back to you and be like, hey, I figured it out. But this guy, there's no none of that. He don't even try. He ain't going to the documentation. He ain't searching up nothing. And a lot of the stuff he will be calling for, he can Google. He ain't even doing that. That's what's pissing me off. Cause it's like, sir, you're not even trying. And you didn't got 2 paychecks, which means you've been here for a month and you're not trying. Like, come on. Gots to do better. Like somebody's writing me now. It is 5:09. The shift is over. The shift is over. Like, yeah, Lenovo gonna have to come out and check her out. But yeah, that was just really irritating me today. I just don't know. And then like last week, he hauled out on like what day did he call out? Like Thursday and Friday, and I just thought that was convenient. Like you just got here, you calling it already? I don't know. Maybe I just need to worry about myself and not other people. But it's like I really hate when people hire people that don't know what they're doing. And then I don't like when they hire people that be telling all their business. Because one time we was in a teams meeting and then they was all talking about like alcohol and stuff. And I was like, we could really wrap this meeting up because I don't even drink. So if you're not gonna be talking about the IT stuff, why are we here? And then reeling it back in. They were in there talking about the alcohol, but then he hauled off and said, "Y'all know me back in the day." First of all, we don't know you. You just got here, so we don't know you. And the business that you're about to tell, you probably shouldn't tell. But yeah, he started talking about how he used to do coke and stuff, and I was just like, that's probably not something you want to be mentioning in the work teams meeting. So I was just a little confused. I don't know. The job market is just crazy. Cause it just be stuff that I don't be understanding why it's going on. Like why is certain stuff be going on? I don't be understanding. Here I am thinking somebody of importance is coming to the house. It's just cars driving by. But yeah, I just don't even know. It's a mess. But that's my work rant for today. Cause I used to be able to rant with people that I worked with in like the workspace, but since I work from home, I don't have anybody to rant with anymore. I used to do my ranting on Snapchat, but I stopped doing it. But yeah, so thank you guys for listening. Thanks for the free therapy session. I'm sorry that it has transitioned from talking about the Apple products to everything else, but that's how lives work. And that's why I think I kind of like lives because it's like raw and unfiltered. And I like that sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? I like uncut raw stuff. I just like when everything is a little random, you know? And if you're a new viewer, if you've been in the chat, if you come back, you know, my vlogs are kind of all over the place as well. Like, I don't really, my channel is all over the place, really. I just do what I want to do over here. There is no niche here. Like, it's really just undiagnosed ADHD. I just be doing whatever. Like, I might be cooking tomorrow. Who knows? Well, my cousin know I won't be on this channel cooking because I don't like to cook. I can cook, but I don't like to cook. The new phone, they do come with a cable. It's gonna come with a cable, but they not gonna give you the block. And that's what be making me mad because they making you buy the block separate. This don't come in the box no more. All you getting is the cable. And I get it, they trying to do this no carbon thing, save the world. I get it. But it's getting to the point where the world is what it is. It's the boomers and all the people who didn't know what they were doing before we got here ruined the earth. And now they're trying to like recover the earth and want all of us to be some deciding factor in there. Well, we didn't mess it up. This is all the stuff that y'all came up with. But I can be going on 40 days and 40 nights about that. I get it. They trying to save the earth and all that, but give me the block back because it's like we're not really saving anything because you're still making blocks. The only thing is you're not putting them in the box. So I don't get what's less carbon, less we're being such and such neutral. I don't get it because you're still producing the products. You're just not putting it in the box. All you're doing is making us pay extra. That's all you're doing. You're not fooling anybody, is all I'm saying. If China and all the people across seas can still get the block and the cable in theirs, I don't know why we can't because we're all on the same earth. Make it make sense. And even overseas, back to this phone stuff. When they buy new phones, y'all ever watch an unboxing of people unbox phones overseas? They even get a phone case in their box. A lot of their carriers, they have a case in their box. Why they can't do that over here? It's because they're greedy over here. That's why. They're very greedy because they still getting blocks with their charger and they're getting cases. And I think it's quite unfair that we're not doing that over here. And y'all want to blame it on we're trying to reduce costs and all this other stuff. Let's just call it what it is. You just want more money. But guess what? I got 5011 of these blocks here from all the old phones and 5011 cables because I got so many Apple products. I don't buy cables ever. They come with the phone. And I don't buy blocks because it's 50 million blocks around here. So I ain't buying no blocks ever. And then since y'all put wireless charging in it, I really ain't buying none of it because I got this same Samsung wireless charger that I've had since wireless charging came out. Okay. When wireless charging first came out, this thing dusty and everything, but guess what? It still works. And it's fast charging. This right here, I bought when I worked at the Sprint store. When fast wireless charging first came out, it still worked. You know it's old because it's got a micro USB. It don't got a USB-C. It's got the original little micro cable that was on everything. Okay? It still work and it charges your phone fast. These companies be doing a lot. Now I love tech and I like getting new stuff, but it be the principle too. The stuff that y'all used to put out, it still work and it worked good. So people are not gonna get unnecessary money from me. They're not. But yeah, I ain't gonna go on a rant about America because this is not my channel's about. I know I do a lot on this channel, but it won't be about the ways of America. It won't be about the ways of America. I can tell you that. Okay? Because I don't want to get into that. This is not a political channel. I just know we ain't the cause of the way the earth is. And I don't know why we can't get a block in the box because you're still making them. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I shouldn't even be replying to this because the shift is over. I ain't replying to nothing else. Anyway, I should probably get off live so I can do the unboxing for this thing. Or I can go eat a snack and finish my cup of ice. I could do that. I don't know, y'all. And I got some videos to edit too. I know I got like at least 2 vlogs worth of stuff. Cause I did vlog on like what holiday was it? I was vlogging on Labor Day. And then I vlogged another time. And I've been vlogging this week. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with all those clips, but I probably should be doing an edit for that. But we shall see. But anyway, I think I've been on here long enough ranting about Apple and everything else. But it was fun. It was fun. And I enjoyed talking to y'all. But yeah, I will holler at y'all later.